Hi there and welcome back to the Der Grenadier YouTube channel for another video. The subject for today is going to be the new fallschirmjäger impression that I have. This is a uniform that I bought. It's a Sturm Miltech M40 and a lot of people have opinions about Sturm, but today I'm going to talk about this uniform and why I think it's a great option, unlike some other vendors that are widely used, like Gavin for example. So this is the uniform that I am going to use for this impression. I tried a lot of vendors, I tried a lot of stuff, all of which I will show you in just a second. But this is the uniform and the combination of Insignia that I am going to go with in the end. Now, this is a really well-worn Sturm Miltech uniform. There were batches of Sturm uniforms that are not as good. This is one of the nice ones. That's why people have so many opinions about Sturm, because there are so many different batches that some of them were not as nice. And all their field gear is shit. So stay away from the belts and the Zeltbands. But the uniforms are actually quite nice. They have a nice texture in the wool. And they wear in really good. So this is one that needed a lot of repairs, lots of work. There were some insignia on it, but nothing that I needed. The insignia that I got is all quite nice, I must say. I'm really happy with the combination of insignia now. So the eagle is from Luftwaffe supplies, and I stitched it on with a machine stitch, as it should be. These were always stitched on with a machine stitch, so don't do it by hand or anything else. Make sure that you have a machine stitch. Zigzag, of course. The collar tabs are also from Luftwaffe supplies with a straight machine stitch. And the top gulls are aluminum and the bottom ones are zinc. The shoulder boards are made by Gavin. I want to replace these, but for now this is what I have to go with. The color is not as nice as I want it to be. It's a really weird yellow, but it's okay for now. The Osfront ribbon is original. The FJ-abzeichen is made by FJ-werken. The chevron is a really old, worn reproduction that was already on the uniform. And the Funk-abzeichen is made by Nestov. Now, this uniform needed lots of repairs. It had a lot of holes in it. Here, for example, here was a big hole, gaping hole. There was a large hole here on the collar. And the back of the collar was damaged. There was a piece of wool just hanging off here, and there was a hole here, all of which I darned. And then I did some repairs with the zigzag machine on the pocket flaps on both sides, same places, all worn out on the inside, just worn through. The sleeves are worn through, also reinforced that with a few zigzag stitches. And then I think we also have the back of the uniform. There's still, yes, one repair here. Also a hole that was worn through. And of course I tailored the uniform, so these seams are taken in completely on both sides, about this much, so it fits really well. Before I had the Sturm uniform, I was working on this Gavin, and I already had it completely configured as a fallschirmjäger uniform, but I decided that it was not good enough to use, so I ditched this project, and now it is used for something else, as you can see by the Unteroffizier tresse. But I was not happy with the construction of this, and I'm going to show you what I mean and some other bad insignia that I also bought. So the fallschirmjäger uniforms, or the fliegerbluses, some of them have the adjustment in the back here, an adjustment wire. This one does not, and neither does the Gavin. But what the Sturm does have is the adjustment straps on the inside of the cuffs. because these do not work the same way as a normal hair uniform. These have the adjustment straps. But Gavin does not even put those in. They just don't take the effort. There's nothing there. The sleeves are just regular solid sleeves. They don't even take that effort. The material is really bad, as always with, or as most of the time with Gavin. I don't like their uniform jackets. And the rest of the Insignia that's on here is also not great. This is now used for a project. I'm going to use this uniform maybe once every 2 years in the best of ways. That's if I use it at all. And then we have some Insignia that I also want to show. Some Insignia that is really bad. These are the Luftwaffe Supplies collar tabs, and these are made by Gavin. And I don't know if you can see, but one of them is really good and one of them is not. My advice, do not buy Nestov fallschirmjäger Insignia. Also, I bought some shoulder boards to experiment with. So these are sold by Reenactment Shop in Belgium, and they are made with plastic tabs inside them. So that's not something that I would advise you to buy. But let's end on a positive note, because I do have one Nestov item that I am happy with. And that's going to be the trousers. The fallschirmjäger jump trousers. I'm not going to show them in detail because they are just trousers. But these are made by Gavin and they are actually really good. I also use Gavin trousers for my normal hair impression. With the pants they are just fine, the jackets not so much. But the combination Sturm jacket and Nestov trousers is really a good combination. And you can also buy these from Luftwaffe Supplies, and they sell the longer versions, which is a good thing because you want to have them extra long. They are supposed to be really long because they are supposed to fall over the boots when they are tucked in. So that's something that I can recommend from Nestov, the trousers. And that's actually all I can advise buying from them. Well, unfortunately that's all I have for you today. This was just a video about the uniform jacket and a little bit about the trousers, but the rest of the impression will be shown in a different video when it is complete in a few months. As a teaser, I have strung up my little jump smock here, just so you can already see where this is going a little bit, but the rest will follow eventually. For now, all there is left for me to do is wish you all a very nice weekend and a lot of success in the working week, which starts tomorrow. Have a nice weekend and goodbye.